Hello there. Happy Halloween. I definitely could have dressed up today, but clearly didn't. So this is my pitch to Ryan, but I didn't like it. I was going to go as one of those people who just wants to go to the party, but doesn't actually want to get dressed up. So they just wear their normal clothes and then come up with some clever reason for why their normal clothes are a costume. It's very meta though. I had a very different Halloween tradition in my family when I was growing up. I mean, all of the holiday traditions were a little bit different than normal. I don't remember going trick-or-treating. Like maybe once or twice, and I'm pretty sure I went with friends. I don't ever remember going with like my sister and my parents. Maybe like a handful of times, I don't remember. We instead, we would turn off all the lights and we'd lock all the doors and we'd go into the basement and we just watch movies, basically. Try to avoid the trick-or-treaters for the most part. And when I was a dog, okay, let's start again. When I was a kid, we had dogs. I'm doing so good. When I was a kid, we had dogs. The dogs would bark when somebody came to the door. And so the game every Halloween was trying to keep the dogs quiet. So we'd keep them in the basement with us, and we had this theater, so we had a projector and like surround sound in the basement, and so we'd have the volume up fairly loud, and we'd keep the dogs in the basement with us, and we'd do our best to see how long we could keep the dogs quiet for, as the kids would like ring the doorbell and knock on the door and yell trick or treat or whatever it is that you yell when you get to a door. And that was Ryan's giving me this look like I should just know what that is.
Whatever it is that you yell, it's a pretty standard.
Well, I don't know what the kids are yelling these days. Maybe they're yelling like fleek and tweet. I don't know. I'm real in touch with the kids these days. So that was our tradition. And we have pizza for dinner because my dad believed in traditional holiday pizza. We'd have pizza for every holiday, which was so good as a kid. Oh, I loved it. Christmas pizza, Thanksgiving pizza, birthday pizza, Halloween pizza, Easter pizza. You get the idea. What were your Halloween traditions? I'd love to know. We're going to do what I did as a kid. It's super, not useful, but relevant this year, I guess, because of obviously not being able to be in other people's vicinities. So yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to sit in the basement. We now have a theater and we now have a basement. First year for that. So we're going to do that. Close all the windows, lock all the doors, turn the lights off, maybe watch a movie. We'll see how that goes. Let me know what your Halloween tradition is and what are you doing this year? Because I know that this year is really weird and there's a lot of back and forth about whether kids are going to go trick-or-treating or not. And I don't know. I don't have kids, so I don't have to make the decision. But let me know in the comments. What are you going to do this year? And what are your usual traditions? I hope you're doing well. I hope you stay safe tonight, no matter what you're doing. And I'll see you tomorrow.